when we travel to the polar regions, it's all about the natural history and I guess a little bit on the polar exploration and learning about these incredible people like Shackleton and Scott and Armitage. But the big attraction, of course, has to be nature. And I remember a couple of years back in Antarctica, and we were doing a Zodiac cruise. It's one of my favorite activities. You get to cover such a bigger area. You see a lot of wildlife, you see a lot of scenery, and it's a great, easy way to explore. And we were in a place called Nico Harbor. Absolutely stunning. I mean, one of the most beautiful areas in the Antarctic Peninsula. While we were on this cruise, we could hear the sound of whales blowing like. It's a very distinctive sound, and because it's so quiet in Antarctica, so you can really easily hear any kind of noise. So we knew there were whales and we spotted them. We could see the blows in probably about half a mile or so away from our Zodiacs. So we slowly got closer and closer, and then at one point made the decision, we switched off our engines to just witness the whales a little bit in the distance. But because we are just interacting as another species in Antarctica, there's no threat from us to any of the wildlife. And the whales, the specific whale, came closer and closer to our Zodiac, and we realized quickly it was a mother and a calf. And she started swimming around the Zodiac, literally coming right up to the boat, swimming just under the surface, under the Zodiac, turning around, spy hopping. That's when they just stick their head out of the water. At one stage, she was just nudging a little calf up to the surface, almost like saying, "Hey, look at these humans." And it was just the most remarkable wildlife encounter. There was not a dry eye on that Zodiac. I mean, it was just such an emotional experience to have this interaction with a 15-meter long, 40-ton animal. And just realizing that we are just two different species interacting, and that we share this planet, and that we coexist here. I mean, it was just an incredible experience.